Last season, Kawasaki upped the ante in the middleweight class with a long-stroke 636cc version of its inline-4 powered Ninja ZX-6R. The formula proved a winner, but this time the green bike lines up against a couple of bigger, newer machines. But are they faster? So you're probably wondering why the Ninja ZX-6R was even here, but it won last year's Supersport Shootout, so we felt compelled to bring it back. And once again, I mean, that Kawasaki Ninja ZX-6R, like, it's an incredible motorcycle here at Chuckwalla. Even though they tried to made it more street-oriented, here at the racetrack at Chuckwalla, the bike works great. It's got so much more torque than a 600cc inline 4 that you can actually ride the thing a gear higher, and you don't have to be so cautious about what gear you're in. It was kind of crazy because despite having the smallest displacement, it was the bike that we actually shifted the least. Like, it just kind of motored around, kept its momentum. The gear ratios are so oriented well for this track that you're literally not even shifting the gears. The brakes on it, like, even though it doesn't sport the eye candy of Brembo or the Nissan monoblocks they have, they're incredible. They work great, they don't fade. It's just a really, really good bike, and I applaud Kawasaki at creating a bike that's not even better on the street, but actually works better here on the track.
The Kawasaki 636 actually won the shootout, in my opinion, when we did the thing here in May. When we did that test back then, it was 115 degrees out here. And when I came back in, I told them that I felt like we could have gone even better on it. We ended up going like a second and a half faster just because the conditions were a bit cooler today. The 636, though, is a great, not only street bike, but a great track bike.
When it came down to sheer lap time, the Kawasaki felt the fastest. It doesn't have the sheer brute out of the corner some of the other bikes, but rewind a second and it's so good on the brakes and initial corner that your corner speed's just, for me, just I felt like I was carrying more speed. Very easy bike to ride fast. Just didn't wear me out versus some of the other bikes, and the Kawi setup, it's perfect. The bike was perfect.
The ZX-636 is the best chassis here on track today. It's just really nice to ride. Feels like a proper well set up race bike. And I make the mistake when I think of the ZX6, you know, you think it's a 600, but it's a real surprise when you first get on it. That extra power, that extra mid-range, like, it's only 36cc, but it makes a big difference when you're riding it on track. And it's, you know, it's just a real nice bike to ride hard, ride fast. You know, if you want to really get to a track and attack every corner, you know, the 636 is definitely the bike.
Even though it isn't the most powerful, the lightweight Ninja remains competitive through the combination of its broad mid-range and optimum gearing, allowing it to drive hard off turns. Add in class-leading brakes, track-focused ergonomics, and the Ninja has the right ingredients for quick lap times. True, its suspension lacks the super firm dampening and road feel of the other brands, but beyond that gripe, it's near faultless. Mid-pack scores in a number of the performance categories kept it a distant second, but in light of the competition's muscle, it makes the Kawasaki showing that much more impressive.